know, and like, this is where I was like, man, I'm never going to make it home. So he would mouth off to the officers. But this was a place where, you know, this was like clan land, man. Like they didn't like me because I was from South Florida. You know what I mean? Just because of that, dude. And he would be real like reckless, just talking shit. So instead of them just giving him a little ass whooping, they bring him to confinement. I'm in confinement. Everyone's there, and there's a notorious, and you know, anybody can check this out on Google. I mean, there's a notorious, you know, booty bandit, an inmate guy who takes their manhood. Just he's killed 2 people, and he's a savage. He's known for that. He can't house with anybody. And their idea of teaching this young kid a lesson who's about to go home in 6 months is put him in the cell with that dude. So you could see Ricky, he's begging not to go in there, begging. We're all looking like, oh, shit. And then, you know, and like, this is where I was like, man, I'm never going to make it home. Like, this is like that moment where I realized, I was like, this is my life forever. And so they put him in the cell with him, and he's begging and screaming and pleading. And then you hear the dude saying, shut the f up, dude. And the officers are laughing, just pushing him in there. And he gets in there, and, you know, we all can't really see what's going on because he covers the window up with toilet paper, but you hear the beating. You hear him getting assaulted in the worst way possible. You know, he's getting his manhood taken, and you hear the beatings. And every time he's saying some type of some racial injustice that happened, and he's saying that name of the person that was killed by a police officer, whatever it was. I don't know exactly what he was saying, but he was saying a name, like say like Malcolm X or whatever, as he kicked his face in, and like just beating him It went on for 15 minutes. And you know, they come in there, and he was brutally beaten and, you know, raped to death, you know? And they took the other guy out, and he just got, I think, life sentence. You know, I mean, the guy was not supposed to be in there, and the family is calling, like, what's going on? Like, where's my brother? He's supposed to be, you know? They find out finally he's dead. And they're like, what the fuck? They go, and they're like, how the fuck could this happen? And so now the FDLE come in, and they're investigating, and they start shipping everybody out of confinement, putting people on the compound, basically like they don't want anybody to be there, you know?
Right.
And they're shutting it down too. So like half of the wing got shut down, people shipped to other camps, and, you know, it was fucked up. And I ended up being one of those that were shipped to another camp. And like, because they didn't want the people that were in confinement to ever say what happened because they were being investigated.
Right.
2 of the officers were arrested. 1 committed suicide, and I think the other one just resigned. You know, you know.
Then nothing happens to
Ever,
them.
you know, it's just unreal. But that was the real deal. So I was like, okay, this is getting serious here.